Hey there, I'm Luke the Cooking Camper along with Zena the Glamper Camper. Today we are doing something super crazy exciting. We are unboxing my brand new Vitamix. Mr. Cameraman got me this for Christmas. This is my old Vitamix. Believe it or not, we actually got this at St. Vincent de Paul for $7. And then we bought a lid online for $30. So Vitamix for $37. It has lasted me for years, but I have used this practically to death. So I am super crazy excited to open this up. So one thing to note about this Vitamix and my past Vitamix is they have the soup function. They have 3 preset functions. They have a soup function, a frozen desserts, and a smoothies. Well, you cannot find a Vitamix with the soup function anywhere. You can't find one, so I thought that they didn't make them anymore. But Mr. Cameraman found this one at Costco, and it is the only place we can find a Vitamix with the hot soup function. I use that for many of my recipes. That is really handy. Now in here, we get these 2 tumblers with the lids and the straws. We get the actual blender, and then we get something really cool that I've never had with my other blender, and that is a tamper. Tampers are super expensive, so I never splurged to get one for that blender, but this one comes with one, so I am super excited to use that. Let's open this up. And Mr. Cameraman did say that at Costco this comes in 2 different colors. It comes in gray and black. He got me the black one. Here's the tamper. Feels just kind of like rough plastic. Here are the tumblers. Ooh, I really like that color. And it has the Vitamix logo on it. And this is a double wall insulated stainless steel tumbler, and it is 24 ounces. It says it'll keep ice for 18 hours. It has silicone tipped stainless steel straws, and it is spill proof and condensation free. And Smart Seal lid snaps closed when you remove the straw. Oh, so that's cool. So when there's a straw in there and you tip it over, it's not going to spill. So if you take your straw out, you can store this in the fridge, and even if it falls over, nothing will spill. How cool is that? So we got 2 of those tumblers. Sticker came off nice and easy. Here is the cookbook. I've never had a Vitamix brand cookbook with my old blender. I do have this cookbook from Williams-Sonoma, the Perfect Blending Cookbook, but honestly, I didn't really think it was that impressive. A lot of these recipes use the blender and a whole bunch of other stuff. I like to make soups and sauces that I can make entirely in the blender. So here is the First Blends Cookbook. Oh, and this has some juices, some dips. Ooh, you can make rice milk. I'd be into that. I kind of want to try that. Nut butter. Ooh, oatmeal cranberry pancakes. Corn soup. Ooh, my family would be really into that. Dressings, tomato vinaigrette. Cool. We'll have to try a few of those out, possibly. Here's just, I assume, all the directions and stuff. Thankfully, I know how to operate a blender. Welcome to the family. Vitamix doesn't just make amazing products. With our Vitamix Rewards program, we are here to provide tips, recipes, and inspiration that make it easy to include more whole foods in every meal. I don't have the receipt, I guess, so I can't claim points, but if I buy anything else, I can get points. Here are the straws for the tumblers. So when you push this in, the little lid just allows it to go in, and then once you pull it out, it snaps shut. So now when I make Mr. Cameraman some iced coffees, he can drink it. That is so cool! You just push it right in, and it pushes that little door down, and then when you pull it out, it shuts right away. I have never seen a spill-proof glass with a straw like that. I mean, that is really cool. We are definitely going to be using those. And just for aesthetic purposes, I want to put the other straw in. How cool is that? Now for the actual body of the blender. It comes all nicely wrapped up. Looks very similar to mine. Oh my gosh! This is literally the coolest thing on earth. I love Vitamix so much. It's literally brand new. I'm so excited to use it. Oh, the lid is so tight. Before you blend, discover the benefits of registering your new product. So I will definitely have to register it to get my 7-year warranty. Now, we did buy this at Costco, so I guess you could call that a lifetime warranty. But if you bought it on sale or the price goes up and you return it to Costco and then you try to buy a new one, then you could have a price difference. So if anything does go wrong, which is doubtful, I would rather go through their 7-year warranty instead of trying to return it to Costco. Then, and this came very sturdy packaging. I mean, I like that a lot. That ensures that nothing can get damaged. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And then this, I learned on my old one. This does come off so that you can like wash this if you get it dirty. Super, super cool. This may be the coolest kitchen appliance I've ever owned in my life. I mean, most useful. I use my Vitamix all the time. Like, now that groceries have gone up in price so much, we've actually been going out to eat more. That might not make sense, but it does for us. And, but before groceries got so expensive, I was literally using the Vitamix like multiple times a week. These things are absolutely amazing. So here is the beautiful Vitamix. I mean, like crazy beautiful. Brand new and shiny. Here is the tamper. You can use that to push foods closer down to the blade and to kind of just get that food moving around a little bit better in the blender. Obviously, if you don't use that, you don't have to leave it in all the time. So then you just twist on your little cap. Here are all of the controls. This is a pulse. This is just on, off, on, off. Now these, just like my old Vitamix, it has one, mine only goes up to 9. But I don't really ever use the speeds. I just use the presets, which are hot soup, which literally like cooks the food. Super crazy. You can put in all cold ingredients, and after, I want to say mine used to run for like 7 to 10 minutes. It would be like super crazy hot, like hot enough to eat. They have a frozen desserts. I think I used that on my old blender once or twice, but I don't really remember what it does. And then they have a smoothie, which I have used before on my old blender. Then down here, there's like a main on and off. So this does have to be turned on in order for you to like turn on the blade with this button right here. That is super cool. Here are the tumblers, super like fancy looking. Got the shiny Vitamix logo. Still can't get over that snap shut when you pull the straw out. But let's get this thing plugged in just so I can hear it, even though there's not gonna be any food in it. Now Vitamix does have a really nice way to kind of coil your cord up on the bottom. This is my old blender and it also had this. So to take it out, you just have to get the cord out from under the first, I don't know if you could call that a hook. I don't really know what you'd call that. And then depending on where you have it on your counter, I actually store mine in the cupboard. I only take my Vitamix out when I need it. So normally I would take out most of this cord actually, just because when I put it away, I just wrap it around the actual base. But if you do want to have like a Instagrammable kitchen and you want to leave your Vitamix out all the time, which I haven't decided to get with this new one, you just put the cord through right there and then you keep coiled whatever you don't need. And then when you flip it over, the Vitamix stays flat. And then you just plug her in. This light will light up when it's turned on. So this is another power button, but this one won't work if this is turned off. So it's basically like, I don't really know if it's a safety feature. This must have to go on a certain way. Oh, there it went. Now you can turn it on. That's just on. Now it is on smoothie to turn it off, or you can just do pulse. Then, won't do anything because this means that the blade can't run. Now if you turn it to 1, go slow, and you can just keep turning it up. How cool is that? I literally cannot wait to cook something in it. I don't know what I'm gonna cook first. Now this Vitamix is the Explorian series E520. So this is just what the front of the box looks like. And it does have a 64-ounce capacity. I believe the same as my old Vitamix. Actually, I'm just kind of interested. Not that I am going to use this. But I think they're like, I can't find the E520 on this base, but Mr. Cameraman seems to think that they're like the same blender. This is just obviously like a newer model, but they are very, very similar, so I am super excited to use it. Now this one, I realized while filming, it won't go down if the handle is this way. The handle has to be facing this, like right above the secondary power switch. Let's see if it will go on any other way. Or it can go on the back like that, or that, but it won't, for some reason it won't go down. Oh, it just did. I must be losing my mind. So it can go down any way you want to put it. So, after much consideration and looking at the random ingredients we have, even though I only drink water, I do eat ice cream or like a thick shake every once in a while. So we are going to be making a shake in our Vitamix. I just rinsed it out. That's all the package says you need to do when you first use it. Right here, you can actually check out my video. I'm gonna link it right above. But I tried out the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cake mix, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting, and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookie mix. So we're gonna drop one of those in there. Then, I also have some very lovely chocolate chip cookies. It's a long story, but me and Mr. Cameraman actually helped these grandparents and their grandkids push their golf cart like 1.5 miles. So the nicest lady, she gave me some chocolate chip cookies. So we're gonna throw 2 of those in there. I've got some chocolate almond milk. It is expired, so I'm just gonna use it for this recipe and then get rid of the rest of it. I'm just making this up as I go. Let's taste this first to make sure we're not gonna die. Ooh, that still tastes delicious. Question mark, what is an almond milk that's gonna expire? It just says best by, not used by. Okay, so we got 2 cups of chocolate almond milk. Zena, I just got the Vitamix Doty! I just got a Doty, our first time using it! And I've got some Bluebell Christmas cookies ice cream. Literally the best Christmas ice cream I've ever had. So crazy good. That's about 4 cups of Bluebell Christmas cookie ice cream. Why do I think this is going to be a disgusting color? Green blended with brown. It's going to be brown looking. It'll be like chocolatey. Now, I guess I should probably put in some ice. So we've got 3 cups of ice. And we're about right at the maximum capacity. So let's blend it up and see what happens. I don't really have anything else sweet like that we could put in there. So now we are going to put it on frozen dessert. And just in case this freaks my little baby out, we'll hold her. So you just flip the power switch. It's already on frozen dessert right in the middle. I don't know if I should do it on frozen dessert or smoothie. I mean, it's ice and ice cream, so frozen dessert. And we'll see what happens. okay. Holy cow. We made tastier ice cream. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Zena, we made ice cream out of ice cream. Definitely not thick enough to drink like a milkshake would be. Well, that's what I'm into. I like to make milkshakes super thick so that I can eat it with a spoon. Look at how smooth. Absolutely no chunks of ice. Absolutely no chunks of cookie. I mean, perfectly smooth. But before I devour this, I want to show you guys how easy it is to clean a Vitamix. I'm going to see, just for fun, I'm going to put this into here and see if it's drinkable. I mean, it's pretty thick. Do you want to get down? Come here. Okay, so I just loaded it into the tumbler so I can eat it with a spoon and Mr. Cameraman can drink it through a straw. Mmm. I mean, it's thick, but the straw does the work. I absolutely love that. I mean, isn't that the coolest thing ever? And now this is gonna stay cold in here. So let's pop this in the fridge for Mr. Cameraman. Chocolate, cinnamon, whatever you want to call it. Now, let's clean the blender. Now what I like to do is just rinse off the top and around the edge, like where you poured out. So now we got some water in there. Turn off your water. Now I've got this powder dish soap, but it also works with liquid dish soap. Just gonna put a little bit of this in there. Now pop this back on. Always make sure that you reinsert the plug. And then normally, like if I'm doing hot soup, I'll just run it on hot soup, or so we will just, but for this, it's not frozen, so you just turn it on. And it's gonna get that soap all up in there. Now they look clean as new. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit that bell so that you see the next time me and Zena upload a new video. Get out and enjoy nature and food as much as we do. Have a great one.